I mean, possibly you'll be asking me like, what does it mean that this thing can go discover new science?
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, how is the world supposed to think about GPT-6 discovering new science? Now, maybe not. Like, maybe we don't deliver that, but it feels within grasp.
If you did, what would you say? What would the implications of that kind of achievement be? Imagine you do succeed.
Yeah, I mean, I think the great parts will be great, the bad parts will be scary, and the bizarre parts will be like bizarre on the first day, and then we'll get used to them really fast. So we'll be like, oh, it's incredible that this is like being used to cure disease. And be like, oh, it's extremely scary that models like this are being used to like create new biosecurity threats. And then we'll also be like, man, it's really weird to like live through watching the world speed up so much.
Hmm.
And, the economy grows so fast and the like it will feel like vertigo inducing sort of the rate of change. And then, like happens with everything else, the remarkable ability of people, of humanity to adapt to kind of like any amount of change.
Hmm.
We'll just be
Yeah.
like, okay, this is it. Um, a kid born today will never be smarter than AI, ever. And a kid born today, by the time that kid like kind of understands the way the world works, will just always be used to an incredibly fast rate of things improving and discovering new science. They will never know any other world. It will seem totally natural. It will seem unthinkable and Stone Age like that we used to use computers or phones or any kind of technology that was not way smarter than we were. We will think like how bad those people of the 2020s had it.
I'm thinking about having kids.
You should. It's the best thing ever.
I know you just had your first kid. How does what you just said affect how I should think about parenting a kid in that world?
I
What
mean,
advice would you give me?
probably nothing different than the way we've been parenting kids for tens of thousands of years. Like, love your kids, show them the world, like, support them in whatever they want to do, and teach them, like, how to be a good person. And that probably is what's going to matter.
It sounds a little bit like some of you've said a couple of things like this that, you know, you might not go to college. There are a couple of things that you've said so far that feed into this, I think. And it sounds like what you're saying is there will be more optionality for them in a world that you envision,
Totally.
and therefore they will have more ability to say, I want to build this. Here's the superpowered tool that will help me do that. Or
Yeah, like, I want my kid to think I had a terrible, constrained life and that he has this incredible, infinite canvas of stuff to do. That is like the way of the world.
we've said that 2035 is a little bit too far in the future to think about. So maybe this was going to be a jump to 2040, but maybe it will keep it shorter than that. When I think about the area where AI could have, for both our kids and us, the biggest genuinely positive impact on all of us, it's health. So if we are in, pick your year, call it
Yeah.
2035, and I'm sitting here and I'm interviewing the dean of Stanford Medicine, what do you hope that he's telling me AI is doing for our health in 2035?
Start with 2025.
Okay. Yeah, please.
One of the things we are most proud of with GPT-5 is how much better it's gotten at health advice. People have used the GPT-4 models a lot for health advice. And, I'm sure you've seen some of these things on the internet where people are like, oh, I had this life-threatening disease and no doctor could figure it out. And I like put my symptoms and a blood test into ChatGPT. It told me exactly the rare thing I had. I went to a doctor, I took a pill, I'm cured. Like, that's amazing, obviously. And a huge fraction of ChatGPT queries are health related. So we wanted to get really good at this and we invested a lot, and GPT-5 is significantly better at healthcare related queries.